There is a state that millions of older adults live in without ever having a name for it. It is not depression, exactly. It is not anxiety. There is no identifiable sadness, no specific fear, no dramatic crisis pulling them under. There is simply nothing, a flatness, a quiet interior silence where feeling used to live. And because it does not announce itself with pain, most people who inhabit it never question it. They call it calm. They call it being practical. They call it having finally learned not to let things affect them so much. They do not know that what they are describing has a clinical name, a measurable neurological signature, and a set of biological consequences that science is only beginning to fully understand. The condition is called emotional numbing. And it is not peace. It is the nervous system's last resort. Emotional numbing develops when the brain has been exposed to sustained emotional overload for long enough that the regulatory systems responsible for processing feeling become exhausted and begin to gradually shut down. It is not a character trait. It is not wisdom earned through hardship. It is a protective response the brain initiates when it has run out of other available options. A circuit breaker that trips not once in a crisis, but chronically, over years, until the structural capacity to feel becomes measurably impaired in ways that affect the entire body. Dr. Alexander Korb, a neuroscientist at UCLA whose research focuses on depression and emotional regulation, has documented how emotional numbing produces a specific and measurable reduction in activity in the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for integrating emotion with meaning, for connecting lived experience to the felt sense of being genuinely alive. When that region goes quiet, the world does not simply feel less intense. It feels less real, less worth engaging with, and the person begins to withdraw, not dramatically, but gradually and invisibly, from the things and people that once gave their life texture and purpose. This withdrawal reinforces the numbing, deepening the very state it was meant to protect against. You do not have to feel everything at once. You only have to begin. One small, real thing noticed today, and then another tomorrow. The nervous system that learned to go quiet can learn slowly and safely to come back. This gentle return is the clear path to healing. If this video resonated with you, take a second and hit that like button. It helps more people find this content when they need it most. Subscribe so you never miss a new video, because every week we bring you research-backed insights to help you feel more like yourself again. And if you know someone who might need to hear this, a friend, a parent, a sibling, share it with them. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is pass along the right words at the right moment. I'll see you in the next one.